in order. Tread in dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols, get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for life.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Houston Texans. Team set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten, and we're off in week 4. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, 18. What's that? 2J.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Cardinals, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves. 65.
Throwing to start the drive. Spencer. Complete here. It's high. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Second and
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
A
give up the middle with Benson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And now they'll shift things around.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors, 79 Broncos.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Break the trumpet off, then break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch my these breaks when I walk my horse down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
On the handoff, Benson running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Spencer. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Come on. 8, 6, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That's good for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a 1st down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Spencer. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Here we go, start.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cardinals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
His kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dawson. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Here's 3rd and 7.
All right.
And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Texans hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
All right. Swap. Love a swap.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Why Tony? Hey, South. Buggy.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. Boy, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete. You look at this Arizona defense,
and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9.
All right. 18.
Stroud to throw it.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Under.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Right. Tony. 11. Hey, uno Mars. Buggy.
Stroud working out of the gun. Hard throw, incomplete.
Intended for number 89, incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. The wind is at... Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And a blocked field goal. So not only an opportunity missed, an opportunity made there on special teams.
Without a doubt, and I need to check with my analytics guy because every coach we've ever talked to, they always say, if you block a kick in special teams, your team wins 90+% of the time. I've never truly seen that number quantified, but that's how coaches believe.
70 Lions, 70 Rangers. Hey, Crash, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Spencer. A short one here, caught by McBride. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
19 Tigers.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 52 yards. And the Cardinals take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
All right.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down here the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. It's Dawson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Here comes third and about a foot. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Or
On first down, Dawson. And he'll get it across midfield and down to the Cardinal territory.
82 yards rushing for this. He has been tough to stop here this first half.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dawson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
18. Lots to the right. Lots to the right. Lots to the right.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Taking it about the 1. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And this will be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Buffalo, Viking, 18.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Spencer.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Room here to run. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. 84 yards. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Texans 14.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 89 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Now a first carry here for their running back. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Hey, south. Look to hot. Hey, uno.
Now Stroud. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Oh, boy.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again is Stroud. That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
19 sight, press all 80, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Spencer. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
19 Lions, 76, 7 Pirates. Cut 19, cut 19. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready,
operating from the gun. Spencer. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. That's Dawson.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
18. What's that?
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I figure I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
18 rattling. 18 rattling.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19.
Looking to throw. Spencer. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a second and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Missed.
He will not go down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
A great job there. That old cliche, take it where the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
7 Pirates, 7 Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he's got some space here. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Second and 13. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
On the quick, right? Two jet. Oh, boy. Eleven.
Stroud looking to throw.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Jalen Noel.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
28. Cardinals 21.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing to start the drive. Spencer. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
First and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Cup 19. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
19. Bobcat, 18, run, Warriors 70, 18, Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Going right side here, and that's complete.
He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60, cut 19, cut 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man here is Benson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Second down.
Back to throw. Spencer. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 79 Grocer, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Spencer. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Tony. Hey, uno more.
Now a handoff up the middle. Glover. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
we go. 18. 12. Let the hot. 11. Buggy.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
All right.
Up the middle they go. It's Dawson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Now Stroud going to battle forward on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
On the quick, right? Tony. Hey! Under. 11. Hey, uno. Tonight.
Stroud out of the gun here. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
All right. 18. That's right.
They'll run on first down. Dawson.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. Quick throw there is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ow, what's that? Hot. 18. What's that? Why Tony?
And Stroud now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
18.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. And that will be incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Okay, ready?
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. In motion comes the tight end left.
Now they'll change things up.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Spencer. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
19 Texans.
Back to throw. Stroud. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll try the left side. It's Dawson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dawson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
He juked him. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. Here comes second down and 5. Looking to throw. Spencer. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down. Spencer will try and do this himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? Swap. Mother swap.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Glover. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Ready.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Tyson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Mike Kemp.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete here. It's high. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 70 Warriors. 70. Go.
Back to throw. Spencer. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Spencer. Now he'll tuck this and run. That held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Come on, come on. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7. Cross 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Into the hands of Sanders. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Cowboy 18. Runner. 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Spencer. Throws right side, and that's complete. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Operating from the gun. Spencer. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Stephanie. Bronco 80. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. Spencer. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Tap the 50, tap the 50. Cuddy.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we...
Poses.